Am I getting worse at finding loot? I feel like I keep missing one. Starting to feel like my looting skills are diminishing. Oh, here we are. Ooh, we found another one of these. I wonder if this one... It's decent, but it still has... Oh, that's why I'm not using it. Because it has minus... It only has 2 add-ons instead of 4.
X-rayed. One at half his health.
I think I'm going to go to this bio place, and we're going to try to get all the bio abilities.
Ah, some wood scrap. Always happy to find that.
We're pretty good on our resistances for now. If we need to upgrade them a little bit more later, we will. Ooh, I don't know if I can make that. Wait, you know what? I might be able to teleport. Fast travel or something. Oh, boo. You know what? It's closer right here. Let's go over there.
So little grows here in the near-nothing. Yes, it's Bionucleus 10K. The contamination concentration here is probably still strong.
But we're 100% resistant to it, so it's fine. Being in here just makes me think of the radiation areas and how bad they're going to suck. Actually, does this ability, does the orbital strike ability, what type of damage does it do? Hmm. I don't actually know. I hope it's just dark. Although if it's, it kind of looks like it could be radiation too. Which, God, man, we need something else.
Look at that metal scrap over there. Let's see. Too bad, but all days must come to an end. Biohazard makes your skin crawl.
Okay, how much is the mushroom cost? Fungi. Okay, I already have enough for it. Let's give it a shot. Let's try this out. We probably won't need blaze in here, so let's switch it out with that. They don't take any damage from that, but it's still funny. Oh, holy crap. Okay, so that's an interesting development. My Sky Strike ability, which, you know, makes sense after thinking about it, can't be used indoors. It has to be used outdoors. No wonder it's so freaking strong. There had to be a downside, I guess, somewhere.
Dead on. Cut that one in half. Hot metal. Radical.
Oh, sick. You, in Outriders, if you want to increase your world tiers, you've got to be playing, well, if you're doing in-game stuff, you can't increase your world tiers there. You got to do it in, like, the story areas. And you always got to be on the hardest world tier that you have.
That paid off. This is no time for sleep.
So I think after trying them out, honestly, as a Psi-Freek, you know, full power ability individual, I think my favorites so far, probably the ones that I'm going to keep going back to, are going to be, I think I prefer Mucus Bubble over Fungi. And I don't know about Levitate yet. I haven't tried it yet. But the fact that you can mix any jumping ability and then use Blaze with the trunk to, like, basically fly is amazing. I don't remember if it's based off of kill or experience. But I think it's better if you do kill. Like, more enemies is better, I believe. Did I really do everything in here? I feel like I did. That's fine.
Irradiated.
Oh, so close. Yeah, that would be really cool, Xander. Actually, that would be amazing. Like, yeah, you know, like, Psi is strong enough right now to do plenty of things, but I feel like I have, like, less options. Although I would be happy with more options for melee guns and Psi, though.
Blasting everything to bits.
So I hope that they do well enough to come out with DLCs later. I don't know if they have plans for that or not. Given that, you know, there's already a lot of options. But I would like to see, like, instead of, you know, armor mods only doing, like, armor crit, basically, I would like to see, like, some like, other things, basically. Just some other little options. Same thing for, like, weapons. That could really turn this game around. Oh, yeah, the community could go wild with modding, too. That's a thing. That's 100% a thing. There's plenty of games that were okay whenever they came out, but after modders got a hold of them, they were great. Ooh. Revolver Rhino. Oh, yeah, that's strength-based. That's like pistol stuff. We still have yet to try out the saw blade weapon.
See that plastic scrap over there?
What? What are you shooting at?
Whoa, smell that? Biohazard nearby. A master crafted this one.
Yeah, I can see that there'd be a huge amount of potential for this game in mods, though, for real. Like, it's already got so many systems in place that modders could take advantage of.
Smirked. Emissive.
Hitting for like 5.5k is pretty nice.
There are tough times ahead, no matter where you go. Nice. Metal scrap. You can always use that.
Oh, did I find everything here? Normally it would like... Whoops, I didn't actually mean to fast travel. No, I haven't. Well, the mutation spot was in there, we just didn't click on it. What about over here?
You need to regulate the nozzles so they adjoin.
Oh, you had aggro. You watched your... Okay, well, and that's just it, is the... Day one... I'll say this, this game starts out slow. Like, my least enjoyable part of the game was the very beginning. But this game is more about exploring and, you know, modding your weapons and you know, just kind of enjoying an open world game. You know, it's not going to be winning any awards for like necessarily best story, but it's a good explore, take your time type game.
There's nothing stopping the flow.
And from what I hear is people are already starting to mod the game. So I'll definitely be at least looking those up to see what they're like.
On the eyes.
It's got a lot going on for it. It's just the only thing I wish that there would have been was more focus in each area. But I'll tell you, like, the game looks good. It like plays well. They're already coming out with updates for like the little things like how weapons feel and like the narration and all of that jazz. Yeah, it's certainly not like the most difficult game I've ever played. Like, I'm on hard, and yeah. I think that that's a common thing, though, with people that's played it is, you know, they're talking about having a harder mode and stuff like that.
Cut that one down. Itchy trigger finger. Oh, wow.
And this, like, my gameplay is focused on being a Psi-Freek and using power abilities, or magic, basically. And it's probably not the most exciting gameplay, like, probably not as exciting as zooming around with guns or melee weapons all the time. Which I use both of them still, just not as much as I use my magic. I have not tried it. Is it any good, Weegis? I think it might even be on Game Pass, actually.
Hot metal. So much damage.
Oh, I've already been in this one. Yeah, I've already been in this one. We're basically done with this area. I think we've looted the main portions. Go ahead and get a move on with what we were supposed to be doing. Greedfall is a story-heavy game, isn't it? I'm not sure. I mean, it looked like it had a decent... But I can only go based off of, like, the little bit I saw of it.
Your eyeballs can relax a bit. You've reached the end of the line. Bet you can find Choo Choo here.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who are you? He just crawled out of the freaking tar.
Crack-a-doom.
What kind of crazy individual? He's actually, immune to bullets, so let's do some mercury drop here. Ha 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 ha! You thought you had me. He threw me up in the air and was gonna whack me, and I just started floating instead. Get out of here.
Metal scrap. Great for making tough things. That looks like the control box handles need to be wheeled to buzz the wire. wired up and ready to go. A perfect fit.
Oh, wow. Why does a phone give so much loot? Bro. It gave 5 pieces of loot. That's the most I've seen out of anything. Like, even the biggest chest I've seen, I've only got 4 items out of it. And 2 of them were heals. Called in the loot truck? That's fair, You got me, man. You got me.
You need to swivel the globus's bearings.
Called in the loot truck. Man, I wish I have common sense like that. Glad I have you, chat. Y'all can make sense of anything.
Before the day passes you by.
What? Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Need to use the restroom. It'll take like a minute 30. Be right back. We are back. You know, for once, it's actually like chilly in here. It rained and it's chilly outside, and therefore my air conditioner needs to be turned up a little bit. We'll turn down. However you want to look at it. It needs to be warmer in here. Okay. Oh no, I didn't mean it. Okay, cool. That's neat. Good to know. All right, let's talk to Choo Choo. Oh, look at the little
He
thing.
wants you to stop making everything worse.
Oh wow, he's afraid of me.
Choo Choo knew you would make it to him one day. All you had to do was follow the steel path. The rails might be getting rusty, but eventually they all converge on him. Claims rails are like rules. If you follow them the way you're supposed to, everything good in life can roll your way. Says you followed the rails to where you need to be, but tracks have switches in them too. The question is then, will you keep on the same track or look for a way to hit that switch? He thinks you're on a dark path right now, but there's no reason you can't find a wheelhouse and get yourself turned around. Whichever way you go, he wants you to know that the rails never steer you wrong. Stick to them, and they always bring you right to where you're meant to be. Wants to know if you've ever regretted taking one track in life instead of another. If you could go back, would you switch tracks or keep chugging along the one you're on?
My track is the right track.
Likes your sureness, the way you keep at it like a chug-chug with no way to reverse. Feels like the world's on a runaway chug straight over a cliff. Says the world might have lasted longer if you hadn't stomped on the go pedal so hard. Thinks you shouldn't work with the Jagni. They once tried to bolt one of their masks to his face.
Really? They were trying to help.
They did an awful job of it. Took forever to get those bolts out. But let's not get derailed. Says he's surprised to see anyone this far out, but sometimes the wrong train does take you to the right station. As you can see, he didn't plan to make a stop here, but now that he had to, he's really happy to see you. He says his name is Choo Choo. He's been off track since the world started dying, but he's trained his mind to stay positive regardless of the situation. Says sometimes life runs off the rails, but it's always better when they're good and greased. He's convinced the tracks are like the paths our lives take, and you must deal with the outcome, even if you didn't lay them yourself. This time, though, he was sidetracked and needs a new wing nut to get back on track. Wing nuts are easy to find, as they're fitted on any in-front chugger-chugger out there. The challenge is taking them off, so he's happy you're here to do it for him.
Can't have you
Says you're
sidetracked.
just like he used to be, a one-track mind, but going the right way.
Dear Lord, the amount of puns.